to my guitar collection. I want to introduce you to a really amazing company called Grand Master Guitars. This company is a very small company, but very, very elite. They turn out very few guitars, and every guitar is a masterpiece. I'll just tell you a brief history and then show you around my collection. The whole idea was I personally had spent thousands of dollars buying the most expensive, most exquisite guitars in the world. And there was always something missing. The guitar would do one thing well, it couldn't do the other thing well. It was really beautiful, but there was, had the problem with the striatus in the neck. Just something was always missing. And I said to myself, why is that? Why is it I spend thousands and thousands of dollars? I can't get it. Then I realized it's a love thing. It's like you got to love and do it not to sell it for profit, but just to make it for the passion. So I got together with some spectacular builders who have a master's degree in lutherie. These gentlemen build pianos from scratch, harps, cellos. I mean, they got the hands. I had the design concepts. We got together, we made about 150 guitars. All by hand. Each one was almost perfect, but not quite. Every time we had it, to get our initial funding back, we sold it. And everybody who bought the guitars that I didn't think were perfect. They said, wow, it's the best guitar I ever played. Finally, we got one that I thought was absolutely perfect. And it was this guitar right here. It was called Hope. It's a beautiful, beautiful guitar. And it has a wonderful through neck. I'm going to take you through the guitars. But this was the first one that came out perfect. And everybody wanted to buy it. So I said, hey, I'm not going to sell it, man. It took me a lifetime to find that. So then people were breaking our doors down and saying, hey man, I got this sound in my head, I got this dream guitar, I can't find it anywhere. And if I try to get somebody to build it, they're going to want me to mortgage my house. So, from the heart, I said, come on, let's do it. So we got together, we bought some wonderful materials and the builders, and we started building guitars. Very, very few for select people that had come to the stage where they were losing it and they wanted to find the guitar before they died, So this was what makes a Grandmaster guitar special. Number one, they're not sold to make a lot of money or profit. They're made from here, from the heart, okay? Second of all, they combine three things. Number one, old world handcrafts. No machines touch these, all made by hand. These are crafts that are lost. Second of all, the finest materials in the world that money can buy. I mean, the woods that we buy are all 5A master grade. You can see the guitars are screaming here. And, all these custom shops, they really don't sometimes go out and buy that stuff. You pay the big money, you get one-off grade, and you can't believe it. And third of all, the most important thing is groundbreaking designs. Now let's show you what I'm talking about. Every Grandmaster, except for one, because I wanted to make one classic. Every Grandmaster is a through neck 7-piece. That means there's no heel. You can get your hands, look at this, I'm up all the way up to the 22nd fret. I'm not even stretching, see, it's right there. It's so easy, there's no heel. The sustain is unbelievable, as you heard. And because there's 7 pieces, look at that, there's African bubinga, there's mahogany, purple, and all those woods are cut in different directions, so they can never agree to warp in one direction. The next never warp. They last you a lifetime. You give these guitars to your grandchildren. The wood, as I particularly have a fondness for swamp ash, Louisiana swamp ash, and also for alder, depending on the guitar. This particular guitar has a very old piece of Louisiana swamp ash. You can't find these. You got to dig these up. They're very, very hard to find this wood. You can't just buy it from a lumberyard. We go through very, very unbelievable extremes to find this wood. And the front of the wood, as you can see, is 5A. Count them, gentlemen. 5A. Look at it. It almost looks like you can see through it. It's like 3, you see? Like 3D. Okay, let's continue looking. 5A is not thin. It's not like a thin veneer. Can you see how thick it is? Look, it has an interesting thing that we designed so you can put your wireless in there that's out of the way. You don't clutter up the front with the jacks hanging out. It doesn't pull out when you step on it. Groundbreaking designs. Look how thick that is. You see? It's not a veneer. It's a piece of tone wood, an expensive piece of tone wood on there that's drop dead gorgeous and gives you the tone. Now, the pickguard is made of wood. It's not plastic. It's wood. Why? Because wood has the tone. So when you have the pickguard here and its tone chambers throughout the guitar, it's semi-hollow body. These are F-holes. Look, see my finger going there? And it's really interesting. You can see there's lead in there. So there's leads underneath the frets. There's leads underneath the side dots here. So the guitar is very, very easy to see. There's a very soft almost unnoticeable scallop starting from the 13th fret all the way down to the 22nd, so you can really, really get into those high notes. Joe Barton pickups, AJ models, you got the single coil sound. Listen to this. But you heard that screaming guitar before? Listen to this. Yeah. You got all the sound. Joe Barton pickups, special AJ model. You get the single coil sound and no noise, no 60 cycle hum. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, spectacular inlays on these guitars. That is my Forever model. This is the Prince of Love with this 100-piece inlay here. This is my surf. For all you Surfcaster fishermen out there, I'm a fanatical Surfcaster. This is a striped bass, 104 pieces. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful, beautiful swamp ash. You can't find wood like that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a guitar, the guitar in your brain, the guitar you can't find anywhere, and you don't want to sell your house, you know what I mean? Something that you can afford. Get in touch with us at grandmasterguitars@gmail.com. We're a bunch of passionate nuts when it comes to guitars, and we'll do you right. I have some guitars on eBay at the moment. Please check them out on eBay, and also stop by my website as well, awesomejohn.com. Love you very much. Take care. God bless you from Grandmaster Guitars.